A lot of you are wondering how to overcome self-doubt, how to feel more confident and be more authentic in your own skin. You see other people do it, but yet you're struggling and you're not sure how to get there. Well, you're in the right place, because in this video, we are going to talk about how to build self-confidence. So today, self-confidence is something that comes over time. It's like a muscle. But self-confidence actually comes from knowing your self-worth, knowing that you're already enough, knowing that you're already worthy of everything that you possibly could desire. Self-confidence actually comes from taking action consistently to show yourself evidence of something. So when you have no proof, you lack confidence, is usually what comes into play. When you have proof and consistent proof, you feel confident. It's just like learning to tie your shoes. At one point, you didn't know how, and then you learned how to put bunny ears together, or however you learned to tie your shoes, and you practice and practice and practice and practice, action, 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 and then you became confident. But you had to feel confident, you had to have belief that you could do it, or belief that you weren't going to quit and you were going to have the tenacity to keep trying at something over and over and over. And then repetition is the master of all skills, right? I mean, this is how it works. So if you're lacking confidence, think about, well, how many times have I really done this? Okay, if the answer is never, well, then why would you think that you'd be confident at it? You wouldn't be. Then perfectionism comes into play. For some weird reason, maybe it's the way society is, there is such BS being thrown around that human beings should be perfect. For years, for decades, photos were photoshopped. They weren't real human beings. They weren't real images. Nope. Nope. It wasn't until It Cosmetics and Dove soap started to shift, because your generation desires more than ever before to be authentic. The trouble is that you're surrounded by generations that have lacked self-confidence, that have lacked confidence in all different aspects, especially women, to show you the way. Because everybody was working on being perfect, and they were so focused on being perfect, they weren't being authentic. Instead of focusing on being imperfect, which is authentic, then you build confidence. Because you're not afraid of failure, which doesn't really exist in my world. I believe everything's here for a reason. We're all here to learn lessons. We're all here to grow. Nothing just shows up accidentally. The universe doesn't work like that, or God, whatever you believe in, or nothing at all. So let's get to it. The first thing is working on your self-esteem, working on self-love, working on speaking kindly to yourself. That's how it starts, okay? So it starts with have awareness of how you actually talk to yourself. Have awareness of the different voices in your head. Know that you are not your thoughts. Know that you can change your thoughts. They're just stories and fragments that you've picked up from all over the place and from your parents and everybody else who honestly may have not had a clue to start with. and you've taken them on. And you've created stories out of them. You've created beliefs out of them. And most of these beliefs aren't even yours. I hate to tell you that. They're not even yours. You've taken them on. And you've never challenged them because you never knew to. But you're going to start challenging them right now. So, how we're going to build confidence is my suggestion to you is 1, have the awareness of what you're thinking and start journaling this or put it in your phone or text message it to yourself. When you notice that you're saying the same shit all the time, text message to yourself what it is or put it on an otter app or do something like that. Start getting aware of what's going on in your head. What is being said? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it feeding your confidence or is it taking away? If you're saying stuff all the time that takes away your confidence, then how do you think, or your self-worth or your self-esteem, how do you think you're ever going to get there? You're not. You're just going to stay in a loop of low vibing negative thoughts. We need to clear all that crap out. So get clear on that. Then ask yourself, is this thought serving me or disserving me? What's the payoff of this thought? And then how can I change it? And then if you get stuck with how can I change it, just do the opposite of what it is if it's negative. It's pretty simple. You don't have to make it complicated. The more that you start doing that, and then you say to yourself, okay, if I truly loved myself, or if somebody truly loved themselves, I believe that they would do this, and put a list together of what they would do. Name off 5 things, 10 things, and then start doing those things. Schedule them on your phone and do them. Now, I'm going to say this right here. If you just listen and don't take action, nothing's going to change. You're going to get the same shit you currently have that you're not really happy with. So let's take action here, okay? Let's just get on that page. The next thing is you're going to then treat yourself that way. If that person does a hair mask every Wednesday, then you do a hair mask on Wednesdays. If that person does her nails every week, you do that. If she speaks kindly to herself, you do that. It's helpful to do all these things anyways, but you do that. If you speak kindly to yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you treat yourself like your own best friend, if you tell yourself that you love yourself, if you tell yourself you look really pretty today, or oh, I feel so awesome in this dress today, or you know what, I'm going to get a little spicy today, and I'm going to do something that I've really wanted to do, that I've been afraid to do, because I believe in me. I got this. Do it. Keep doing it. And go through your closet of clothes. If you I want you to take all your clothes and put them on your bed. This may take you an hour or 2, so be prepared. I want you to take all your clothes and put them on the bed. And every item, seconds. I want you to do it in seconds. Hold it up. If you hold it up and you're like, you feel negative towards it, or you're like, ugh, or you feel neutral, throw it in a pile. And then you have clothes that you're going to pick up and you're going to feel really good. Like, I love this shirt. Put it in the other pile. All the clothes that don't make you feel good, get rid of them. Donate them. Donate them. Sell them. Do whatever you want with them. Don't throw them out, because we all know people need them. So donate them. And start with clothes that make you feel good about yourself. I actually hired a stylist a few years ago. I actually went through this myself. This is why I know. So I used to own a ton of gray and black. Worst colors in the world for me. One, they don't look good on me, and two, I don't feel very good in them. I love colors. I love hot pink. I love blues. I love pastels. I love those colors. So for about $230, I hired a consultant. Her name was Jill Swanson, and she put together, based off of my body type and all that stuff. And I even got a little color swatch that has all the colors in it of what colors I should wear and my makeup. And when I did that, I felt so different. I felt so different. All of a sudden, I felt happier. I felt more confident because I was taking who I already am and I was highlighting that. I was wearing colors that were bright and cheerful that reflected who I am. I wasn't playing small and dark clothes, hiding myself. So think about, go on Pinterest, do a Pinterest board. That's way fun to do a Pinterest board of what colors do you love? What fabrics do you love? What are all these different things that you want to test out and try that make you feel really great? You know, like that would be really cool to do. And it will build your confidence. And then you start to show up differently. And it's not about showing up who you think anybody else thinks that you should be. It's about showing up with who you want to be. It's believing in yourself. And I say this all the time in almost every video. It's not about external validation. It's all about the inner game. It's all about inner love, inner validation, inner. Who cares what they think out there? If you love yourself, you are one of the most beautiful women in the world, no matter what you're wearing. And you radiate a glow and you are sexy like nobody's business because everybody wants some of that. That's the truth. So remember, you're not perfect. You're not supposed to be. Love your imperfections. If you haven't tried something before, give yourself grace and come into it with the mindset of your 5-year-old self had. It's okay to fumble. It's okay to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning. It's all part of the journey. The thing is, it's not about the destination as much as we think it is. It's about who we become in that journey to build that confidence. We learn that we like this and we're not a fan of this. We learn that we love these clothes, but we aren't a fan of these. We learn that we love these things and we're not a fan of that. I want friends that make me feel this way, and I don't want friends that make me feel this way. I want to go after this job because I feel empowered to help and do X, Y, Z. Not because I'm looking for exterior validation from my friends and family. No, I want to validate myself and believe in myself. That's where it's all about. That's where real confidence comes. It comes from when you love and know yourself and you believe in yourself. And it's baby steps to get there. Baby steps. What is the one thing you can do today? Can you pull out your clothes and go through those? Can you journal about some of the things that we talked about today? Take that one action step today. Don't just watch this video and just go on with your life, because nothing's going to change. It takes real courage to decide to be your extraordinary self, to be that authentic self. And that's why so many people in society want you to stay the same, because they don't have the tenacity and the courage and the desire that you have within yourself to do anything different. But you light your own way and you light your own life so you can live confidently in the life that you desire, that you were born to have and achieve, because you were born enough and you were born worthy. So go take some action right now. And like and subscribe if you would like to keep growing, because this channel is where you come to conquer your self-doubt and live confidently. You've got this. I know you do.